Hello everyone, this is Cameron's on, and here we are back at beaconpines. Now if you remember last time, we met up with Rollo at his treehouse, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, because we saw Gran talking to Valentine, so it was really weird and kind of sus stuff going on. So let's just get started, because I'm so curious what the hell is going on. There's so many mysteries going on in this game, and every time I get to a new route, it basically raises more questions than answers, so let's just get started then. So as you can see here, we're on Chapter 6, The Secret Lair.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
They did keep mentioning some very strange things happening in nature, like the fact that certain animals and creatures are absent, like the beetles and the bees, but also how they keep saying that it's really cold and it's supposed to be summertime.
Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Huh, what time is it? I don't know, but we still have like the mysterious doors. Well, that one's the closet, but this is the door that I haven't gone into yet. What's up? Rollo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Aw, he's wearing a little detective's hat. Leave him alone. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Well, you don't want to do it too roughly and, make a mess. Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
Oof. I think it's safe to assume that anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants us to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. This is so cute. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? It's the secret room, bro. Yeah. The closet oh, the closet? So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. I actually have no idea where the key is. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought? I am going to take this important thing and hook it in a bush. Sorry, just the way he said that is amazing. True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Huh, well... She is always worried that I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Oh no. If you're gonna do this, at least please do this carefully. Oh no. Alright, Rollo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You have called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Oh. I just climbed onto him. Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. Ah, this is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them.
Please be careful.
Their eyes
Don't break
searched
anything.
for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Huh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
As Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Did that seriously work, though?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
What the hell? What? Seems like your grand has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? Well, we're about to find out. This is kind of bizarre. Huh, okay, so more of this unhinged conspiracy vibe? Huh, wow. This, yeah, this can't be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Well, this is, what the hell is this? There's little caution symbols on it. Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars? Huh, that's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of jam is your grand making? Huh, she wouldn't have me walk around town delivering bombs. No, I think that's exactly what she's doing. Especially with how weird that one guy was. Was it Oliver? Tolliver? He acts super weird when you give him the jar. Right? Only one way to find out.
Apollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Oh, please don't taste it. Don't do it. Huckleberries,
He smacked his lips.
and a hint of brown sugar, and ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Oh, messages. Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? Says last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Spark Plug is a go. Oh, they mentioned that before. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So, more of a bombshell rather a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'm gonna let that slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Huh, that was interesting. What's over
Luca
here?
jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Walter?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
Who's Walter? Is that our dad? I don't remember anyone named Walter. What do you got in there? It's my dad? It looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to just skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I have no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed holding up a monocle.
Here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilbur just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results. From Joseph.
Rollo looked with heightened surprise.
Eesh, see? Creepy. Yeah, that's, kinda disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's, Mr. Nuncreed's name.
Lolo's
Wait.
finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raises more questions. Huh, it's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something
Rolo
else.
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exasperated by the loss. Enough is enough, I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
I'm really worried that he basically found out something that was too much and had to be get rid of. What does it say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has
Luca
to be more.
frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
Wow, that was a lot.
Spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Huh, well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? This does kind of seem like what a serial killer does. Or maybe at least, you know, detectives do that too. Huh. This is kind of strange, but is it possible that the frost is a way to preserve everyone until a cure has been found? Because it does seem like it's a disease, and I bet everyone has it. Well, except Beck, because she did kind of move in recently. Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, and out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside of a big circle. My moms are both on here. What the hell? They just moved in and she already has pictures of them. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that has been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. Oh. The killer has chosen her next victim! We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. I bet this one is, though. Yes, but every treasure map is an old... Well, can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of the town. And if we follow it...
Rolo carefully traced the path with his finger.
It leads right
He
to...
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square. That's the fountain in the middle of the town. Huh. You know what I just remembered? I thought that we went to the festival, and his gran actually said that she will meet us at the fountain or something in the other route. Huh, that's actually weird. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure. That's a real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past months? The festival. Oh. Did you say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival? Not if we stop her. Oh no, that is not good. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
Well, this is not good. What was that? Or what was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means that someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights. Dude, she's gonna know you guys came in because the cabinet is open in the first place.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark.
That kind of makes me wonder though, how do you close that entrance from the inside, or can it only be done so from the outside? But the thing is that this is her secret room. I'm sure she has been in there planning stuff, so she would have to conceal the fact that there's a secret room. So I don't know.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Well, this is
The kids looked up,
concerning.
the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
Ooh, that feels tense.
Then suddenly, it stopped.
That's probably where she saw the cabinet, and it's open.
Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other.
Where are we even hiding? There's not even a lot of stuff to hide in this
A
room.
muffled male voice broke the silence.
It's male? Hey, that's Red Panda. That must be one of the clipboards? But why?
The final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yoo-hoo!
thump.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Yeah, I don't trust that. Especially because of one of the endings when all of you guys tried to kill us. I just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly.
Oh, Rollo, no!
Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo,
It
don't.
was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway.
Wait, is he gonna tackle this guy?
He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Oh my god. Flaming chicken coo! You know what? Rollo is honestly a total homie.
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Oh my god. Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Turn on the lights. He already knows we're in here. Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. There was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground.
Turn on the light.
Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
I'm sure he's just unconscious. Well, he sure clobbered him good. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
From the silhouette, it looked like one of the red pandas, but it wouldn't really make sense why. Oh, Mr. Tolliver. Well, this is bizarre.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Ooh. Just saying, this guy's really sus. He's the guy who kept acting really weird when we gave him our jars.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair.
Are we gonna tie him up?
His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
Oh, okay, we
The
did.
kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One
Wow.
thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go.
Yeah, you can't.
They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
The classic good cop, chill cop. Well, we want a hard cop. It's a good cop and hard cop situation. Oh my god. Okay, so we are actually out of time for this episode. I'm so sorry to leave it on like a cliffhanger, but we are out of time. But this is getting very interesting. I don't even know what kind of information that we're gonna learn on the next episode, but I'm so curious. Especially how, like, Mr. Tolliver knows what's going on and stuff. I'm curious what he has to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will include a link to the game down in the description if you guys want to try this game out for yourself. And I hope all of you have a blessed day. Goodbye!